I want to do a reading on Cardi B and Offset and their divorce. So first we have the drama queen card here, we have the lost card in reverse, and we have the divine masculine card. So I kind of see this as Cardi saying, I'm done. I don't want to handle anyone's bullshit anymore. I am done sort of being there for everybody else. I felt that for the longest time, she didn't want to cause any drama actually, and she tried to kind of hold things down. But I see her almost being done with that now and being like, I'm not afraid to start drama. I'm not afraid to say whatever I want to say because I'm just done with this person and the situation. This no longer benefits me. So I see her being like, I'm ready to get out. And I also feel like she's been planning for this for a while. I have my exit strategy in place. Like, that's what I see her saying. I think for a while she really did try to kind of hold things down and keep things together. But I think at some point it just became kind of too much. So lost is in reverse here. At some point in the past, it wasn't lost. Their connection wasn't lost and she did hang on. But something happened because I could see her being like, no matter how much I love you, I'm done with you now. That's where I see her energy. I'm seeing her in a red dress, so definitely coming through very angry, very much like bad bitch energy, very much with a passion. Because I see this being like her fiery side is coming out. Tragedy is up right here. Now, literally this morning, I was seeing some headlines about an almost accident with her baby. But I didn't really read anything, but something about a tragedy is being talked about here. So yeah, something must have happened where I wonder if she almost lost the baby, not necessarily because of him, but something indirectly related to him, because I almost feel like there was definitely a breaking point that happened. So literally I asked what the breaking point was. We've got children here, we've got poison in reverse, and we've got desire here. So, and also I asked about what the tragedy was. We have happiness, receipts in reverse, pretending in reverse. Did he cheat? Because this is what that feels like. This feels like, well, I have two things in my mind. One is if she thinks he's spoiling them, or if he thinks she's spoiling them. Someone's talking about like you're spoiling the children, like you're not supposed to treat them that way. You should expose them to real life, etc. So someone's talking about how the children are being spoiled and they don't like that. So they definitely are differing in parenting styles, but I'm also seeing something connected to receipts. Always make me think of potential affairs or the kids seeing something they weren't supposed to, or Cardi or Offset being afraid that the kids are being exposed to something that they shouldn't be. I feel like it's Cardi being upset here because from what I remember, she's the one that filed the papers. So I see her being upset because they were exposed to something, and legal is in reverse here. Could have been exposed to illegal things or exposed to things that they shouldn't be at their age. Lockdown is in reverse here. That always makes me think of like prison, but it's in reverse. Like their divorce almost gives the impression of Cardi B escaping before things fall. I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out about Offset that ruins his career, or if some form of a legal situation happens. If it's not necessarily a legal situation, it could just be that she doesn't like where Offset is heading in life, in personality. So she's like, I gotta get the kids out, because she's clearly talking about the kids here and getting them out before they get influenced with something that isn't so great, but I can't tell exactly what it is. Family, financial support in reverse, and wish in reverse. I think she's like, well, I'm set for money. I don't really need financial support. But also she's like, I wished for our family to continue, but at this stage, I don't see that wish coming true, so it's kind of best to just leave things alone. I was asking what the breaking point was between the two of them. Definitely something connected to nightlife is in reverse, lockbox in reverse, and grip in reverse. I feel like maybe he promised. I don't know if he's actually been drinking or whatever, or if it could be other people around him. Like I said, if the kids are kind of surrounded by not a positive environment. And so I see kind of Cardi getting mad about things and being like, this is not how I want them to be raised. And then I see like someone rejects an agreement to curtail their nightlife activities. So I think that maybe Cardi told Offset like, hey, you need to like control yourself. You can't be doing this all the time. or you at least need to set boundaries between you and the people you hang out with, your friends, etc. And it's like he didn't do it, so she took that as like, okay, like I'm fed up, like it's one thing for us to have issues, but it's another thing for our children to be put in this environment. He still wants her. Offset, bounty hunter, happiness, and coming together. He still wants her back, or he still wants a reconciliation of sorts. Will he get it back? We have history and escapade. I think at least for now, she's pretty much done. Could that change? Maybe, but it would take a really big move for her to change her mind, it seems. Well, for Offset, I could see, so journal is here, so this could be about writing something, like literally a memoir, or could be getting back into songs or writing songs as well. I could see journal as well as some form of a tell-all, an interview is possible, but I see this more so like songs. Now, TikTok is in reverse. This kind of feels like a weight lifted off because he doesn't have to be constrained with like what Cardi wants. Racing is here, so almost like he's running and avoiding. I think he's kind of going to continue down the same path and maybe just write songs about it, I guess. That's what I'm seeing. With Cardi, we have Grip is in reverse. I could see her kind of loosening up because he's not going to be in the picture. I do think that there's something about, so hold on, we have threatened, we have embarrassed and appearances. I wouldn't be surprised if she writes songs that are like, obviously like kind of talking about him and how he embarrassed her. Because it's like, she stuck up for him. I believed you, I stuck up for you. And it's like, you embarrassed me. I believed you, you embarrassed me. Like that's the feeling of where she's headed in terms of career, songs, etc. Insatiable is also here, so this is about like, I kind of see this as being back to like sexy songs and such. Now this one is like clown makeup, but does she want to do like a makeup line, skincare? I wouldn't be surprised if she does something connected to, well, this would be face, so it's quite literally the face, it's not anything else, like actually makeup or face or something like that, skincare. Insatiable could be like we're seeing her in more swimsuits. I mean, she probably does it all the time anyway. I don't know. Oh, this could also be drinks if she's getting into like career or business ideas that relate to drinks or drinking, the bar scene. Definitely see Cardi being very, very excited to get back to work again. I see a lot of collaborations and sponsorships. So if she gets into connections with the right people, don't be surprised if she's like everywhere again. And this makes me think of like commercials and like on partnering with literally everybody. So I think she's kind of like trying to get her bag as well, but also specifically trying to just focus on work and pour her energy and attention into that. I could see Offset taking a break from the public eye, or I could see him maybe like dropping a few songs and then maybe an album and then kind of disappearing again. There's a feeling of like, I'm not just going to be out there as much. Although, I mean, this is my personal experience. I don't really see him out and about all the time anyway. So that still kind of aligns for me. Though interesting, I just heard Cardi and movie. So I wonder if it's not necessarily a big role. Could be voice acting if she's ever done that, or makes me think of like cameo appearances. Could be rom-coms as well. It gives me the vibes of like Nicki Minaj on whatever movie that was with the three women. The other woman, maybe? That's it for this reading. If you like this, make sure you book a reading with me, mediumisabella.com. Comment below who else you want me to do a reading on, and I'll see you next time. Bye!